What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Tyler, and this More League Girls Basketball highlight is brought to you by the fine folks down at Naples Rib Company. All of our Lakewood coverage is sponsored by JP Crawford, class of 2013, and all of our Long Beach Poly coverage is sponsored by Bryson Financial. Thank you to all of our sponsors. We were out at Lakewood for a huge More League Girls Basketball showdown. The Lancers trying to knock off the defending champion Jackrabbits from Long Beach Poly. Lakewood, the returning More League Player of the Year in Naima King, going up against Joy Anderson and the Poly Jackrabbits in a pre-Christmas showdown. Jackrabbits, led by Carl and Lakeisha Buggs, have won 200 More League games in a row, looking for 201 tonight, heading into winter break. And Poly started the game with their own rendition of Joy to the Rim, as Anderson was carrying the load with 10 points in that opening quarter. Pulls up right there, takes the foul, knocks down the jumper. Jackrabbits off to a great start on the road. And got to shout out Helena Vu doing a nice job denying the ball to Naima King. No field goal attempts for King in the first 5 minutes of the game. She didn't make a field goal in the first half and had just 3 points, all coming at the free throw line, as Vu was tasked with defending her and kept her quiet for the first half. Frustrating start for the Lakewood Star, and Poly able to grow its lead. Anderson with the steal, going to drop the dime to Aya McClin, who is basically in every single Poly video we do, it seems like. Then on the drive, it's Vu for two, as Poly continued to pull away early. Speaking of two, though, Amy Rubio had a great night for Lakewood as she goes to the left hand, just trying to keep the Lancers in it as they started off slowly. Nevaeh Lemon's going to knock down this jumper at the end of the half. She had a dozen in the first half for Poly, as the Jackrabbits are up 30-16 going into recess, but things would change in the second half. You can't keep a good scorer down forever, as King busted loose in the third, scoring a dozen points, including a couple of three-pointers. You can see that emotion kind of get out. Such an emotional player, and when she gets cooking, she can change the game in a hurry. Poly is able to stay in front thanks to their 1-2 scoring punch of Anderson and Lemons. But the Lancers had some runs in them for sure. Rubio, a big part of that, the steal and the and one. She had 15 of her 20 points in that second half and really was that second scoring option. But Lemons answers with an and one of her own. She tied for the game high with 23 points for the Jackrabbits. But Lakewood's going to close the third on an 8-0 run. Rubio with the drive to the left, and then again finishes through contact. That's another and one in this quarter for Rubio. And then off the loose ball, it's going to be King driving in and the foul, as Lakewood's going to cut it to a 3-point game, 44-41 after 3 quarters. So we got a ball game. Rubio again to the left hand to cut it to a 1-point lead. 10 in a row for Lakewood, but Poly never lost the lead off the offensive glass. Anderson puts in 2 more. She and Lemons both had 23 points to lead the game. The spin cycle for Nevaeh right there. Now Poly up 5 with under 2 minutes left. Look at the steal by Vu. Gets it off to Lemons, who's going to take it down the other way for the and one. Jackrabbits up by 7 with 1:39 left to play. Celebrating. Wasn't quite over, but that was a big moment to give them some breathing room. Lancers did have one more run left. King, another and one. Going to get back to a 2-score game. It's a 4-point lead for Poly. Now off the loose ball, Layla Patterson scoops it up and in. So it's 56-54, under a minute left. Poly ball with the clock running down, as you can see. They're going to foul with 17 seconds left. Lemons to the line, hits 1, and puts the Poly lead at 3. So Lakewood, you know they want to get it to King with a chance to tie. She puts up the 3. It's going to be blocked by Vu and goes out of bounds. So it stays with the Lancers. 5 seconds left. Still down by 3. Chance to tie it. A similar look on this play. King trying to get open. The pass comes near side, and Lemons is there to intercept it and seal the win for the green and gold. Consecutive More League win number 201, dating all the way back to 2008. The win streak lives on as Poly wins it 58-54 in a good game at Lakewood. These teams will have a rematch in the new year on January 24th. That one should be a lot of fun. If you want coverage of that and all other sports going on in Long Beach, you're in the right spot. The562.org, your nonprofit home for Long Beach sports.